the Bitcoin market may be experiencing a resurgence of optimism. Is the bull market set to return after 2 months of consolidation? According to the newest Kraken Intelligence report, optimism may be gradually returning to the crypto markets following May's terrifying slide from all-time highs. Bitcoin, BTC, experienced its second month of range-bound trading in June, with bulls and bears battling for control between $30,000 and $42,000. BTC has fallen 50% from its April high of $65,000. Despite falling to a 5-month low of $28,816, a slight comeback in the final week of June saved what could have been a devastating month for BTC, which ended the month only 6% lower than it began. The BTC bulls successfully defended $30,000 support on many occasions in June, but this does not rule out the potential of a downward slide in the months ahead, according to Kraken Intelligence. In May and June, headlines from China, imposing limitations on Bitcoin mining, rattled the market, prompting newbies to wonder what impact the world's second-largest economy could have on crypto assets. However, looking back as far as 2013, one can see that unfavorable stories from China only have a temporary impact on the market. Despite a 36% decline in trade volumes, Bitcoin volatility peaked in June. Volatility has since begun to subside. Movement. BTC's market share fell to 39.6% in May, but later recovered to 48.3% as market players reinvested in BTC in the face of a market-wide sell-off. Ethereum, ETH, had an even more drastic decrease, falling from a peak of more than $4,000 in May to $1,700, a 58% drop. Since then, the price has rebounded to $2,300. The number of users to the r/Ethereum subreddit has topped 1 million, indicating increased interest in and adoption of the second-largest crypto asset by market valuation. Gas costs, or the cost of transacting on the Ethereum network, fell by 97% between May and June as a result of infrastructure enhancements and lower network usage, such as for decentralized finance, non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, and decentralized exchanges. Cardano, ADA, outperformed many of its rivals in June, despite a 20% decrease, thanks in part to the fulfillment of a long-held goal of delivering smart contracts that are executed by software rather than intermediaries and lawyers. According to Kraken Intelligence, June was a month of industry-wide de-risking, prompting market participants to flock to BTC, the crypto sector's safe haven currency. After 2 months in the doldrums, NFTs stole the show in June as the best-performing sector, with a 13% loss, the smallest loss among all crypto assets for the month. According to Kraken, this outperformance can be attributed to celebrity endorsement, capital investment, and continual innovation. Bitcoin still has a fear element. Despite modest price recovery, the Bitcoin price remains in the fear zone, according to Kraken Intelligence, while the accompanying market domination chart shows BTC accounting for about half of the overall crypto market in terms of market value. Although China has turned cold on cryptos, El Salvador has awarded it legal money status, Mexico is considering broader acceptance, and the Indian government is allegedly considering designating BTC as an asset class, moving away from its initial plan to impose an outright ban on private crypto. MicroStrategy, whose CEO Michael Saylor has advocated for BTC, has concluded its $500 million issue of secured notes due in 2028 at a 6.125% annual interest rate. The corporation intends to sell up to $1 billion in stock in order to purchase even more BTC.